the madness.
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Mantho, and a few of you guys have been asking me about my add-ons and my UI and how I do it. So I've already done an add-on video, but this one's gonna be more like in-depth, because the first one that I did, I was still kind of like new to YouTube, and I was still you know, kind of like nervous talking. So here we go with my add-ons. The first one I have is advanced interface options. Basically what this one does is, when pre-patch came out or Legion launched, they took out a lot of the old interface for like gaming mouse and stuff like that, and there's just a lot of different options that were taken out the game. So what advanced interface options does is it allows me to like bring some of those options back. A lot of them, maybe some new ones actually. I haven't done too many of these. All I did was enable my gaming mouse. But if you download this, then you can do a few more things, or everything that you could do before pre-patch launch. Now I'm using, let's see, let's go back to my add-ons. That's a motorcycle going by. Okay, hurry up, my friend. Okay, so announce interrupts. So basically it's just in the name. Whenever I kick someone's spell, it'll say it in yell, instance, party, say chat, whatever I have it set to. It could do it all four, or whichever one you want it to. So just announce this whenever you interrupt the spell. Arena Spy. Basically what this does is, if I've gone against a player that is on the opposing team, or they're from my server, or I have them on my friends list, it'll just detect them, tell me you know, where I know them from, stuff like that. And it doesn't really like help or anything like in any like arena situations, but you know, it's just cool to have. So at last loot, I currently don't have it enabled, but basically what it does is, if you have it enabled, there'll be a little icon over here on your map that you can just click, and it'll show you all the loot through like vanilla all the way up to Legion. But you don't need it anymore, because they have, if you hit Shift J, you have your adventure guide, and here you can see from classic all the way down to Legion, raids, dungeons, loot, and suggested content. So there you go. And then here we have Bagnon. Bagnon isn't currently not working right now. Basically what it does is, when I open my bags, all my bags, you see them into 5 right now. They will be combined into one big bag. It'll show me my gold throughout all my characters on that server, Horde and Alliance, and I can see my bank, just stuff like that. Basically just stuff within your bags and bank. I think you can also see stuff in your guild, but you cannot withdraw things out of it. You can only look into there. Yeah, as you see right here, guild bank, void storage, config, stuff like that. And then I'm using bartender. A lot of you guys have been asking me like how I get my bar set up like this. So basically, so we're gonna click on bartender. Your bars are usually set up like with your Blizzard art bar. You have this, and then you have your bars like down here, stuff like that, right? And then you have this. Kind of looks like that, right? So what I do is, I open up my bartender, I right click it, I take off Blizzard art bar. If I want to, I'll enable XP bar right here. It'll go, you know, I'll move it right here at the top. It's usually where I have it, but I don't currently have it enabled because I'm max level. But if you want, you could also add more bars. You could like turn them however you want. So basically what I do is, I just stack my bars on top. It's easier for me to see. I put my micro menu, which is my character over here, inventory, over to the side. I drag my bars just like I always do. I always put my main mount on the bottom bar, and then my regular abilities and second abilities right there. And then I have my bag bar that I move as well down here, and my sidebars. Now your sidebars you can flip to be the same as your other bars, but I currently have mine on the side because I feel like if I stack them on top of each other, it'll just be too big. And by the way, guys, with bartender, you can make your bars bigger, smaller. As you can see right here, the one on the right is getting really big and really small, stuff like that. You can add more buttons, less buttons, as you can see, and you know, just make it invisible, whatever you want. So basically, if I know all my keybinds on this bar, I'll just okay, there, take all the alpha, the bar's not even there, or I can just completely disable it. I believe that works too. You can hide macros, you can hide hotkeys, you can be able to click through it, so you won't like be clicking your abilities, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I like using bartender. A lot of people like using dominoes, but I've never used Domino's, and I just got used to Bartender, and I really like my UI, so why not just keep it, right? Don't fix something that's not broken. Okay, so not Bartender, Battleground Targets. I don't know if it's working right now. I haven't updated a lot of my add-ons, so a lot of these are probably working. I just haven't updated them. So Battleground Targets, basically what it does is, when I go into a battleground, it'll show 10, 15, and 40 mans, whatever battleground I'm in. It'll show the enemy team, healers, how many people are targeting them, their level, and their spec. And DPS, anything, tanks, if they're running the flag, who they're targeting, anything like that. Battleground Targets it's like a must. I definitely should update mine. Okay, so diminishing returns goes with S Arena. Basically what it does is it'll keep track of your trinkets and stuff like that on the enemy team, and when they're off stun DRs. That's basically what it does. That's it. Just diminishing returns. Error filter. Now you guys know when you're spamming your abilities like 1, 2, 3, you get the error like that ability's not ready yet, or it's like on cooldown, stuff like that. Like you get all the text on your screen. I do not get that because I have error filter. That's basically all this add-on does, and just makes it look nicer. So handy notes, what handy notes is, I actually just made a video about it. I don't know when it will be going up, but it's kind of like a gold guide if you want to go ahead and check that out if it's out yet. So basically handy notes, what you do is you just download it. You have to download the Legion one, the Drainer one, all of them. So there's multiple add-ons that go together. So this is what handy notes does. It shows all the small treasures on every single side of the map. So there you go. You could just go farm all those, and it'll give you artifact power, gold, anything that it says right there in the name. Okay, so next I have master plan. Master plan, I should probably update it too. I bet there's a new Legion one, but I still have it downloaded. Basically what it does for your garrison is it'll give you the percentage that you have of winning that mission, and whenever you go to collect your mission back, it'll collect them all at once rather than going one by one and collecting them that way. Max cam, I think they disabled it because of some of the options, but basically what max cam did was it would just make you like zoom your camera super far out where you could see up to a different continent. Mixed scrolling battle text, I'm currently not using it, but I do use it on my other classes, just not my hunter because the damage gets too chaotic. So it just appears my damage text over to the side, and I can make it so if I get a killing blow, I can definitely just have it pop up on text that I got a killing blow, like you got wrecked or something like that. Something silly, just to tell me that I got a killing blow. Omni CC counts down a cooldown for everything, so all my abilities, they just keep track of my cooldowns. I think they have a default one now into WoW, so I don't know if you still need this, but I still have it downloaded, just not enabled right now. Now quartz is pretty much my casting bar right here, as you can see down here when I cast my Swift Spectral Tiger, stuff like that. So here we go, quartz right here. So I can move my focus around. I have my focus target. You see if this guy casts something, I can see him casting. I have my regular player one right here, and I can enable more like for my target, stuff like that. Here we go. So you have your player, target, your focus, your pet, your latency, not too sure what that one is, your buffs, your mirror. I don't really mess with any of these. I just mess with the player, target, and focus. Those are the main ones you really need. But I like it because it makes the casting bigger, so it just stands out more, so when you get kicked, stuff like that. Now recount, I don't know if it's working really good right now. It does work, but a lot of people have been saying that it's been having some issues. Basically what it does, just keeps track of my damage. You see right there, I was topping the deeps, just like, me, just being a hunter, just being a little bit OP. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all it does. It keeps track of your cooldowns, keeps track of DPS, friendly fire, damage taken, absorbs, healing done, stuff like that. Just keeps track of anything in the boss or just dungeon overall or battleground overall, whatever you're in. Now rogue power bars, it says rogue power bars in the name, the title, but you don't have to be a rogue to be using this. Basically what this does is, if I go to my interface, rogue power bars. So right here, they're my debuffs and my buffs. And right now I currently have them enabled to really only show my aspect of the turtle. So if I pop aspect of turtle, let's see if it works. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just lock it back. Okay, so aspect of turtle. Here you go. You see the cooldown here at the bottom. Aspect of the turtle, and you can change the color of this. You can change the size of this. You can move it all over your screen, wherever you want. It's all up to your, like, however you want. Personal preference. I just have mine set like that. Now S Arena is basically what goes with diminishing returns. It'll show the enemy frame. It's the same thing as the default one, except you can move it wherever you want. You can move it to the left, wherever you want. You could also lock in stuff. Alright guys, now sexy map here. It's just my map over to the right. I can move it wherever I want, really. I can change the border of it, stuff like that. Look right here, you can change the border, whatever you want. Like you can not show it, stuff like that. I didn't really mess too much with it. I just downloaded it, and this is really just a debuff, or not the debuff, but the default add-on that it just comes with. You can mess with that on your own though. Just add whatever you want to your personal preference. And then tidy plates, I'm using tidy plates. That is the little frames above the enemy's targets. You can change the size of this. You can change it to the class color of it. Stuff like that. It also keeps track of the debuffs on top of the frame, which is like the main part that people use them. Because there is a debuff one, or not debuff, why do I keep saying debuff? A default one, but I don't think it keeps track of the debuffs on top of the frame, but that's why I use tidy plates. I also like it. I've been using it for a long time. Now Trophy GCD, basically this doesn't benefit you in any way. It's just like if you're doing like Twitch or recording for a video or anything like that, or you just like it for fancy stuff. Like as you see, wind running keeps proccing right here. That's basically what it does. Is if I cast Black Arrow, if I cast Sidewinders, it'll pop up right here above my character aim shot. As you can see, I'm casting aim shot. I canceled my aim shot into a mark shot, stuff like that. It just keeps track of all the spells that you're casting. And if you want to go even further with it, you can make it to your party 1, player 2, or party 2, 3, 4, 5, arena 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, target, and your focus target. So you can keep track of the enemy and your teammates, whatever they're casting at all time. I think that's all the add-ons I have though. Yep, that's all the add-ons. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this clears some stuff out about my UI, because I know you guys, I got like 3 questions today about my UI, and you guys seem to like it, so appreciate that. And I hope this video clears some stuff out for you guys, and it definitely helps you guys. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Make the ground shake.